Grilling season is here and gadgets are everywhere. But which ones actually help you cook a better steak? Faster, easier, and cleaner. In this video, we tested various Temu grilling gadgets. Only the ones that claim to make grilling smarter. Wireless thermometers, fish skewers, smoker box, silicone mats, warming trays, and others. This $8.13 gas leak detector claims it can sniff out the gas leaks before you even light the grill. And yeah, it might seem like a small step, but catching a gas leak early can save you from flare-ups, ruined food, or a fire you didn't plan for at all. This model shows real-time gas levels on the screen and should give an audible warning if something is off. If you see the flashing lights or hear that rising beep, that means it's picking something up. If no leak, then it stays quiet. Here we go. So you get an impression how the gas detector works. Release some gas. And you can see the gas levels dropping. We're just going to wait until it's back to normal. And it's all quiet again. It appears the gas detector works fine, so we're good to go. This little metal box, $6.37. It might be useful if you're not buying a full smoker anytime soon, or if you just want to add that smoke scent to your gas grill. I grabbed some wood chips for $3.61. So let's put some of the wood chips in. Spread it out a bit and put it on the grill. It took about 5 minutes to get that first wisp. Not bad, but you'll want the right chips, because if they're too wet, you'll be waiting all day. Now that the grill is warming up, time to prep the meat and to sharpen the tools. This $14.83 diamond sharpener kit comes with a magnetic holder and fixed angle guides, 15 and 20 degrees. It's supposed to make it easier to get a clean, consistent edge, even if it's your first time. Angle matters. Too steep and you're basically sanding it. Too shallow and you're just tickling the blade. All right, let's try if this actually works. We get the angle, the magnetic angle, attach the knife with the cutting side up. In this case, we chose 20 degrees, and let's go. When I do it lightly, it goes fine, but that of course doesn't help the knife, does it? If I press it, it tends to let go a bit. The magnetic power is not that strong. Even though this is highly advertised, it does not work that well. It's much better to get an ordinary whetstone than this little gadget. Now, the first time I saw this silicone mat was while hiking with friends. And it seemed so useful, like no mess, no dirty grill, nothing. Since then, I've wanted to try one out. This one cost me $8.44, and it should fit our grill just fine. Drum roll, meat's up. Let's shape some burgers and press our luck with the next gadget. Cast iron, heavy, $15.66. Kind of fun to use. This press is supposed to shape your patty and give it that flat, crusty sear you get at diners. All right, let's do us some burgers. Let's give it a good press now, shall we? Once the patty was done, afterwards, we did actually see that the barbecue, the grill was actually going through the silicone mat, burning through it. Not too good. So the silicone mat is doing a proper job, but probably it's just a one-time only. All right, the steak is waiting, but to nail the doneness without guessing, then it's time to plug in some real smart tech. Undercooked or overcooked, this $30.15 wireless thermometer pairs with an app to track the temperature while it cooks. All right, so the app is up, the probe is in. This should let me walk away without playing the guessing game every single minute. All right, so as you can read on the thermometer, the target temperature for the steak is 129. Currently, we are at 108. So we're not yet there, but we're well underway. There you have it. So as you can see, the thermometer gives you a sign when the steak is done. Let's check. Look at that perfect steak color. These fish skewers for $6.02 have a bone-like shape. They're flat, they're with barbs, so your food doesn't spin or slide around on the grill. Regular skewers? Now these twist. Let's brush this one with a little oil and then thread some food on. Just don't flip them 100 times because that's how fish or veggies fall apart. Now, as you can see, the veggies are coloring nicely. It's going swell. Just remember that the grates are actually quite sharp, so be mindful of that. These clip-on grill lights go for $9.02. They are magnetic and adjustable. It sounds great if they stay put and light up the food. I've read the magnets can struggle near the burners with all the heat and all the movement. So I'll test them in a few different spots and a few different angles. As you can see, the lights work perfectly. It lights up the food nicely, and the magnets are strong enough to stay put. This warming tray is the most expensive gadget on our list today, $45.25. It folds up, it plugs in, and it says it'll keep your food warm. Now, the mat itself feels really well made, but the power cord, however, is a little short. So you'll probably be in need of an extension. All right, so as you can see, I've put the warming tray on the table. It feels already quite warm. It has 3 presets. We set it on the lowest one, which is 140, but you can also put it slightly higher to 170 or even up to 210. As I said, it's kind of warm already, so let's put our prepared food on the tray, and I'm quite sure the temperature will hold fine. All right, it's been about 5 minutes since we plugged the tray in. Let's check on the food. The food, or at least the plate, is lukewarm. The food is at the right temperature, but be careful because the tray itself is mighty hot. All right, it's time to clean up the mess and hope dinner is still warm by the time we're actually done. This one here goes for $6.44, a classic wire brush with stainless steel bristles, a built-in scraper, and also a wooden handle. Now, it looks solid, but as always with wire brushes, there's the risk of loose bristles. I'll give it a good run on the grates and see how it handles built-up grease. If this video helped you get a better sense of what's actually worth trying on Temu and what's actually not, hit that like button, share it with your barbecue crew, and subscribe so you don't miss what we test next. Thanks for watching. My name was Daniel, and I'll see you in the next video. Actually, my name is still Daniel, but